If you've ever noticed a banner ad on a website and wondered how it got there, or how advertisers track who's seeing it, then this video is for you. Today we're diving into the basics of display advertising and explaining two key terms every digital marketer must understand: unique users and page views. I'll walk you through real examples, so by the end you'll have a clear picture of how these numbers work and why they matter. I'm Pritesh Patel, a digital marketing professional with over 20 years of experience working with brands like Meta, Yahoo, and the Times of India Group. On this channel, I break down real-world digital marketing in simple, practical ways, no fluff, just what works. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your skills, you're in the right place. So let's start. So what is display advertising? In a very simple form, on a particular website, visuals to communicate an advertising message to your site visitor, right? So you see in banner across various websites on the top or on the corner or on the bottom. That's technically forms the part of display advertising, and it is shown to a tech-savvy audience like you guys who know exactly where to click on it and how they will take you to the landing page. And also the advantage of display advertising is it also gives you a lot of ways you can target the audience based on their interest. For example, if I'm on a particular news site and I'm interested in, say, finance, so based on my past behavior or the browsing history, then a finance company can actually reach out to me when I'm on a particular news site, right? So that's what based on the consumer interest. And there are picture, videos, obviously Flash has now mostly gone, interactive HTMLs and in-app advertising, right? So that's all forms the part of display advertising. So let's really understand. So I'm going to spend some time, I'm going to toggle between the slides and the website, so for you guys to easily understand what exactly we are talking about. So one of the biggest and the most important terminology when it comes to digital advertising is UUs, right? So it's called unique users. The number of users who view the website during a particular period of time. So what exactly the unique user really means, right? So let me just jump on and give you an understanding how it really works, right? So let's take an example. This is a particular website, right? Say maybe NewYorkTimes.com. Okay, and there is an ad over here, and then obviously there is an article, and then there is an ad over here, and then there is an ad over here, right? So what a unique user means. So as a user, I went on NewYorkTimes.com, right? So currently for New York Times, I am a one unique user for a New York Times. And one unique user is one unique IP. So for example, and this is calculated for over a period of 30 days. Technically it's 28 days, but let's make it easy understanding as 30 days. And that's exactly how every publisher globally follows these rules. So it is 30 days. So in a 30 days, you calculate the user who comes onto your website. And I said it is known as unique users. So what does unique user means? So for example, if I go to New York Times, say once every day for 30 days, right? So technically I've gone to New York Times 30 times. So will I be calculated as 30 unique users, or I'll be calculated as one unique users? What do you guys think? Okay, take a pause here and write your answer in the note. Okay, so will I be considered as 30 times because I've been to New York Times 30 times in a month, or will I be considered as one unique user even though I've been to New York Times for 30 times in a month? Okay, so the answer is it will be considered as one unique user. The reason is because it is one unique IP, right? So if I go 10 times a day or 100 times a month, doesn't matter. What it will do is it will consider me as one unique users. Okay, that's exactly how the counting counts, right? How every company counts, right? It depends upon how the other companies, like for example, for publisher which are login based, it is very simple that number of times you log in, that's what the unique. And there is no login, then based on the cookies, that's how they identify, saying that okay, this user, this IP has been once, been twice, been 30 times, but still in their calculation they will always consider once. Okay, so that's what the unique user means in a very simple terms. So now let's move on to the next important piece. For first is unique users, then the second piece is page views. What is page view? Okay, so a page view means nothing but as a user, I have been on the home page of New York Times. Okay, so that means one unique user, and currently I'm only on one page of New York Times, which is the home page, and then I don't go anywhere. So that means one page view is what I have given as a user, right? So one unique user and one page view. Now let's take an example. I click on this tab over here which says finance. Okay, so I click on it and then the New York Times finance page opens up here, right? So this is finance page of New York Times, and then here is an ad. This is exactly how the page will technically look, right? So now what has happened over here is this is still a one unique user, and what they have done is they have given, in this case, two page views, right? So technically one unique user, two page views. Now assume I go to another page. It's an entertainment page or something on that page, right? So now this is one unique user and has given three page views, right? So this is how page views are actually calculated. On an average, one user gives you approximately 3 to 4 page views is what the benchmark we normally consider, depends upon the kind of websites you have. But on an average, it considered as 3 to 4 page views is what a particular website gets from one unique user. So now for an easy understanding, if you go and see, people say, right, saying that, okay, LinkedIn has 750 million users. When they say 750 million users, what they're talking is 750 million unique users over a period of 1 month. Okay, so that means of this 750, there are users who have logged in only once a month. There are users who logs in daily, and there are users who logs in multiple times in a day over a period of 1 month. So still they will be considered as one unique user, right? So that's how when they say 750 million, it's 750 unique user on LinkedIn. Be it any website, every publishers, they will quote their number in forms of unique user. That means it shows that, okay, we have this many unique users. So that means so many new people, excuse me, are coming on to their website on a monthly basis. And then they take it up to the next step is the page views. Technically, they don't really show or talk about page views in a way, but it is important for you guys to understand, because if you are advertising on digital, you technically needs to know all this terminology, and that's why page view is also critical. So one unique user on an average gives me X amount of page views. In this case, we said 3 to 4 page views is what a unique user gives, right? So we are clear about unique users and what is page views, right? So now you know what display advertising is, how unique users are calculated, and why page views matter in digital campaigns. In the next video, we'll explore more advanced metrics and targeting strategies used in digital advertising. Follow the channel so you don't miss it, and stay tuned for more practical insights on digital marketing.